you might feel like your business is being held together with duct tape. Your business only works when you work. And let me tell you, that's not a system, that's a trap. If you have to be present for your business to move, it's not a business, it's a job. You do not have a business hub, you have a tool shed with everything everywhere. Every month, you're chasing clients instead of attracting them. That's what duct tape does. It covers the leak, but never fixes the pipe. Is you don't need another goal. You don't need another vision board. You don't need another rah-rah event. You need infrastructure. Otherwise, 2026 is going to look like 2025 on repeat.
Your vision board might be beautiful, but if your business only works when you work, that's duct tape, not scale. In this episode, Natasha breaks down the 3 red flags that prove you're not scalable yet and the infrastructure you need for real growth in 2026.
Hello, welcome back to the Digital Shift. This is Natasha Robertson. I am the CMO here at Self-Made Hub and your go-to tech-savvy mentor on all things automation and systems, all right? So if you're listening to this, there's a good chance your 2026 goals, they're written down, your vision board is beautiful, and your intention of the year is absolutely real. But behind the scenes, you might feel like your business is being held together with duct tape. You know what I mean? Random tools, piece together freebies, a funnel here, a landing page there, a bunch of sticky notes, Google Docs, the episode. So today's episode is called Duct Tape Doesn't Scale: What Real Business Growth Actually Requires in 2026. So, because I've just got to say it plainly. If you are serious about scaling, what got you here isn't going to get you there. And you've heard that. So today we're breaking down this all in a way that is going to simplify and create clarity for you. So I'm going to talk to you about why duct tape marketing is keeping you stuck, duct tape stuck, what real growth actually requires this year, and how you can start building the right back end now before burnout sneaks in and steals your momentum. So let's get into it. All right. So let me ask you this. Are you stuck in the duct tape mode? So what does this mean when I say duct tape doesn't scale, right? It means your business only works when you work. Let me say that. Your business only works when you work. And let me tell you, that's not a system. That's a trap, right? You are manually following up with the leads. If you remember, you're piecing together 7 different tools that do not talk to each other. You're rebuilding the wheel every time you launch something. And you download freebies hoping they will fix your foundation, but they don't, right? You're doing your absolute best. No shame in the hustle. Trust me, no shame in the hustle. But the real problem is this: you never had the right framework to begin with. So you started with excitement, passion, possibility, and nobody handed you the actual blueprint. And now you're juggling 47 different browser tabs, copying, pasting messages, and wondering why nothing feels simple. And that's where you're at. And this is your wake-up call. Hello. Not to do more, but to build better. So let me give you 3 signs your business isn't scalable. Okay. These are 3 signs that your business is not scalable. And let's be honest here. It takes true honesty to take where you're at and where you want to go. There's times in my business I was in denial, right? That I got systems, but I didn't have the right systems built the right way. So let's be honest here. Here are 3 big red flags that your business is duct taped together and at risk of stalling out in 2026. You don't want that, right? So first one is you are the system. Every sale comes from you following up. Every reminder sent out manually. Every customer experience requires your hands, your brain, and your time. So here's the truth bomb to this one. If you have to be present for your business to move, it's not a business, it's a job, right? Okay. Second red flag. You're using too many tools that don't talk to each other, okay? You got email on one app, you got a calendar in another. So you got like Constant Contact, you got Calendly, you got landing page on some random website builder, ClickFunnels, you're texting in your phone, not in your system. You got courses over in Kajabi. No wonder you feel scattered, right? You do not have a business hub. You have a tool shed with everything everywhere, right? That's red flag number 2. Red flag number 3 is your growth isn't repeatable. So what that means is every new offer feels like you're starting over. Every new promo, every new everything, you're starting over. Every launch is exhausting. Excuse me. Every month, you're chasing clients instead of attracting them. That's what duct tape does. It covers the leak, but never fixes the pipe. So what does fix the pipe? Right? What does a scalable infrastructure actually look like? So let me show you what it looks like when your business is built to scale. All right, quick pause before we continue, because if you're listening to this podcast and thinking, I love the strategy, but the tech still feels overwhelming, you're not alone. That's exactly why Tech Savvy School exists. Tech Savvy School is where entrepreneurs learn how to actually build the systems behind the scalable business. Funnels, automations, workflows, and tools explained in plain language, step by step. No guessing, no duct taping, platforms together, just clarity and confidence with tech that supports your growth. This podcast helps you think differently about your business. Tech Savvy School helps you implement what you're learning. If you're ready to stop feeling stuck on all the tech side, visit techsavvyschool.com and explore the trainings. All right, let's get back to the episode. So at Self-Made, we teach using the 4 systems that make it simple. This is our framework, but today I'm going to give you a simplified peek at what real backend infrastructure should look like, all right? So zone in. First thing is you want to have a centralized hub, one login, right? It lives in one place. Your contacts, your emails, your SMS campaigns, your funnels, your websites, your calendars, your checkouts, your social media, your everything. And that is what we give you inside the Self-Made Hub, right? One login, one brain, no duct tape. Boom. 2 is your automation that are going to buy back your time, right? So leads should be nurtured while you're sleeping. I woke up this morning and was looking in our inbox, and there was leads being followed up with at 2 a.m. Why? Because they were requesting information at 2 a.m. my time. I wasn't up, but they were on our social media commenting a keyword, asking for this, and bam, our system automatically did it. Business doesn't stop while I sleep, and it shouldn't for you either, right? Your DMs are going to automatically reply when someone comments a keyword. Your emails and texts are going to be triggered when someone opts in. Reminders, confirmation, emails, upsells, all handled without you. Automation is not cold. I used to think it was cold. It wasn't human, right? Automation is what makes consistency possible. And with consistent communication, increases trust and increases conversions. Make sense? So you definitely want that infrastructure, right? We all do. The third infrastructure is follow-up that converts. So here's a wild stat. I talk about this all the time. You've probably heard me say it, but most sales happen between the 8th and the 14th touch point. 8 and the 14th touch point. But if you're doing it manually, you're probably doing 2. And if you're not tracking who's in your pipeline and what they've seen, what they haven't seen, they're never going to get to 8 to 14. If you don't have that built, they're never going to get to 8 to 14, right? A real business has CRM segmentation, meaning your leads are all segmented in what they want to hear, what they want to learn, why they're there, and what you're sending out. Because we have thousands and thousands of leads, and not every single lead came in for the same thing, right? Some people are just looking for simplification in their website. Some are looking for an entire system. Some are looking for automations that take back their time, right? So we have them segmented. Even though we're one business, we still segment all our leads as to how they arrived in our ecosystem and how we're going to support them and market to them. You have behavior-based follow-up. By if they click here, send them this. If they open this email, go here, right? It's behavior-based, which makes it feel very customized to that person. And personalization that actually moves people, okay? And again, this doesn't require 10 tools. It requires the right system. So 2026 demands more than good intentions. Here's what I really want you to hear, okay? Is you don't need another goal. You don't need another vision board. You don't need another like rah-rah event. You need infrastructure. Otherwise, 2026 is going to look like 2025 on repeat. Same hustle, same mess, same results. But if you're ready to stop duct taping and start scaling, we're ready to help. So inside our Tech Savvy School, we help you build every one of these systems. You don't just learn it, you implement it with us. We have live calls, templates, support, no guesswork, no gaps, no duct tape, okay? And so here is your next step. I want you to head over to our website, self-made.biz. And if you don't have a system yet, grab our 14-day experience, okay? You can find that, the links below, self-made.biz/thehub, okay? Grab your 14-day free experience with us. See what a true one login platform system looks like. And how we're different is we not only have the full unlimited GHL platform, we have the mentorship and trainings to help you get your systems in place, okay? And if you're looking for more than just a system, right? You're like, okay, I see the system. This is exactly it. I know I need this, but you're so like scared to do it on your own. I get it. I didn't want to do it on my own, right? We have our mentorship that we build with you, and that's in our Tech Savvy School. And we are enrolling right now. That's where you get your systems built with us, cleaned up, optimized inside our live digital classroom. And what does that look like? You have all the trainings for everything you need in your infrastructure, all the systems you need. We have all the trainings, templates, tutorials, everything. And you get live mentor calls every day of the week, Monday through Friday. You get to jump on live with one of us tech savvy mentors and work through that system you're working on and fix it and optimize it and launch it and get results. It's pretty amazing, right? You do not need to patch your business this year. You need to upgrade it, okay? You're not behind. You are absolutely not behind. You're right on time for your digital shift. So I want to just invite you to take a look, ask us questions, and I'll see you on the next episode.
If you're getting value from these conversations, don't let this be the only episode that you listen to. Every episode of this podcast is designed to help you build a smarter business, one with real systems behind the scenes, not just ideas, motivation, or hustle. We break down what's actually working right now when it comes to automation, content, follow-up, and scaling without the burnout. If you want to see how all of this comes together in real life, I highly recommend watching the Self-Made Hub demo. Inside the Self-Made Hub, you'll see how entrepreneurs turn content into leads and leads into conversations and conversations into consistent sales using simple automated systems that don't feel overwhelming or cold. You can watch the demo anytime at self-made.biz/demo. Then queue up another episode because the shift doesn't happen from one conversation. It happens when you start connecting all the dots. And I'll see you in the next episode.